Follow live coverage of Manchester City vs Real Madrid and Bayern Munich vs Arsenal in the Champions League today. Barcelona had the Champions League semi-finals in their grasp, having beaten Paris Saint-Germain 3–2 in the first leg of their quarter-final at the Parc des Princes last week. A spot in the Final Four for the first time since 2019 beckoned after Raphinha bundled the ball over the line after 12 minutes of Tuesday's second leg. It should have been straightforward from there. 4–2 up on aggregate, in front of a home crowd, and with PSG there for the taking. But we're talking about Barcelona, a club who don't do straightforward. Whether it be Lionel Messi's emotional departure, teaching the football world about financial levers, or the emergence of a generation of La Masia Academy graduates with the potential to rival the all-conquering group of the 2000s, Barcelona have regularly fluctuated from brilliant to basket case since that historic semi-final collapse against Liverpool in May 2019. And this was one of their crazier nights. Not quite up there with that Anfield nightmare, but a painful one nonetheless. Here's how it unfolded. 29 minutes. A needless red card having just received the ball from midfielder Frenkie de Jong in his own half. Defender Ronald Araujo had several passing options ahead of him. Jules Kounde was available on the right via a lofted pass over PSG left winger Bradley Barcola, and Robert Lewandowski was also there in support if Araujo could find him beyond PSG midfielder Fabian Ruiz. To his right was Ilkay Gundogan, retreating into space to be in position to receive the ball. And it was Gundogan who Araujo opted to play to, but his pass was poorly executed. It dropped into the path of PSG left-back Nuno Mendes, who hit a perfectly weighted first-time ball for Barcola, who charged down the visitors' left wing and towards the penalty box. Instead of retreating to defend his goal, Araujo ran directly towards Barcola, a decision former Manchester United and England central defender Rio Ferdinand, working as a pundit for the game's UK broadcaster TNT Sports, described as overconfidence in his physical capabilities. Had he been less naive, according to Ferdinand, Araujo would have sprinted closer to the goal and away from the ball, which may have meant Barcola would have had to beat him in a one-on-one, an aspect of defending Araujo excels at. In Ferdinand's view, Araujo panicked in trying to win the ball back immediately, and the effects were costly. Barcola got to the ball first and took his first touch perfectly, knocking it across Araujo and towards goal while still being in his stride. Realizing his man was bearing down on goal with only keeper Marc-Andre ter Stegen to beat, Araujo collided with Barcola, leaving Romanian referee Istvan Kovacs with no option but to send him off. Without Barcelona's most experienced centre-back, PSG's talented front line grew more influential.